Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Gambit and welcome to a COC video. And this is one I've been actually wanting to do for quite a while, and I think it's really cool. And it's a brand new farming army. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. I'll have what it's called in the title, so check that out if you want to know what it is. I would say it's like a VABABO, I don't know. It's something, you know, these names are ridiculous, but it's a farming strategy. And as you can see, there's the army right there. And it's obviously a Queen Walk based army. You have the baby dragons to help funnel. And then you have the king, the giants, and the wizards, along with bowlers and Valkyries to go ahead and tear into the base and get the loot inside. So you know this works. This does have a certain skill cap, but it's not super high. So as you can see, I haven't been playing a whole lot lately, the last couple days, about the last day. But as you can see, when I was farming a lot, I put in a couple hours in. You can see the loot I'm getting, over 300,000 each, with over 2,000 dark. I know like this army costs about 1,800 Dark Elixir, but there's a lot of good armies here. I mean, a lot of good attacks here. So let's just go ahead and jump and try and find a brand new match. We'll see if we can find a good base fairly quickly. This dude's got a lot of loot, but not enough Dark Elixir. And another thing about this is this army's best on attacking either Town Hall 9s with a ton of loot, or you could attack Town Hall 10s, but you're probably, see, like, I'm probably not going to get to that Dark Elixir in the middle, so I'm not even going to try. You have to know, with a Queen Walk based attack, you cannot attack Inferno Towers head on. See, now this dude's upgrading one. This dude had a ton of loot. I could probably go ahead and take his Dark Elixir, but he doesn't really have any. Here's another example here. This guy has no Inferno Towers. Can we get into there? I don't want to fail my first raid. I don't know if we can get into there, but we can definitely get a ton of loot along the outside of this base. So, I'm going to go ahead and drop my queen down. And then I'm going to drop my healers. But then I'm going to use my baby dragon here and here to go ahead and help funnel and kill all these buildings around. That way my queen goes south, because I really don't want her to go up towards the other archer queen, towards other things like that. And this way, it's kind of ensured that she won't do that. There we go. So she should go for the wizard tower. Maybe. Oh, the wizard tower's too far away, isn't it? Let's go ahead and drop a baby dragon right there. Maybe the baby dragon will be able to take it out. I hope it can. We'll see. I don't know. It's not going to be able to. The queen is doing something crazy, so I'm just going to rage spell her. I'm not sure what she's doing. So once she takes out a good chunk here, we're going to go ahead and drop our giants down over here with our wizards. And then our king. Oh, I forgot to drop a wizard. And then we'll drop a baby dragon just to help the queen out over here. Let's drop the bowlers in as well, along with the Valkyries, because we really, if we want to have any chance of getting in there, we've got to get in there now. The wall breakers, unfortunately, kind of useless in this attack. Not a whole lot of use, but the Valkyries are inside the base. They're going to go ahead and take down that Dark Elixir. The queen is currently on a lava hound, so she's going to be there quite some time. And our king is still up. We're doing a lot of work. I really don't care about getting the 2-star at this point. We're going to go ahead and poison right there to help her out. I don't know if we'll need to hit her ability. I don't think so. Our king is still alive, surprisingly, but he's so little. Little bitty king. Oh, he got shrunk. I forgot about that spell, guys. I'm not a big fan of this spell, but you know, it's kind of cool to have something unique in the game. I made a video on it if you guys want to check it out. I won't self-promote too much, but for the sake of the video, let's let this queen go ahead down here and take out the rest of this base. Hopefully she'll be able to take on a good majority of it and maybe get over here and get us the last little bit of loot, but that might be pushing it a little bit. There's only so much time left, but we'll see. The Valkyries did a really good job of actually getting to the core of this base and totally destroying everything. So come on, queen. I wish I could speed this up. Move along. Uh-oh. Queen, help your healers. Queen, don't let your healers die. They're defenseless. Alright, the queen is not letting her healers die. Let's go ahead and hit her ability right here. Let's just get up through all these buildings really quickly. Come on, queen. Come on, queen. At least give me the elixir. Give me the elixir. For my luck, she's going to target the mortar. Yep, she's going to target the mortar. Come on, queen. There we go. Alright, maybe she will get the gold as well. Hopefully she'll target that next. Come on, queen. Come on, give me the rest of that loot. This is the perfect first raid to this video. We've gotten tons of loot out of this base. We 90%ed it almost. Another percentage and we would have 90%ed it. And our queen comes out at full health. And look at that loot, guys. Over 400,000 of each. Almost 4K Dark Elixir with the loot bonus. Absolutely insane. Now, you know why I love this army. That dude had no Inferno Towers, but he had a ton of loot, and I was able to get in there and get it. I already have another army queued up, obviously. I was going to say, I don't know how many spells I have. Let's do a couple more rage, because you need rages. You absolutely need at least 1 or 2 rages. I like 2, 1 for the queen, and then 1 for your Valkyries when they're moving into the base, like I already showed you. So let's go ahead and jump into another attack, and then I'm going to do a replay that I think you guys are really going to like. So let's go ahead and jump into here. Now, we won't have our king for this raid, so I have to remember that when picking a base. I'm not going to have the power, as much power of punching in without a king, obviously. Oh my goodness, look at this base. Holy dead base. Okay, so I want to attack the top, but that enemy archer queen is in there. What should we do? I think we're going to have to go for it. Hopefully we'll be able to take her out pretty easily. We'll have to find out. We're going to have to... I don't know which way I wanted to go. Let's just do this for now. We're going to drop an archer right there to just take out that pump. We got to keep an eye on this queen. I really don't want her to die. If need be, I'll rage her once the enemy queen starts looking at her. But then once she's dead, we can move on with the rest of our raid. Oh, jeez. She almost died right there. And, of course, all of our archers. We're going to have to... I just fat-fingered. Guys, we had such a good first raid and such a bad... I mean, this isn't bad so far. We're actually doing pretty good. She got the loot that I really wanted her to get. I'm just going to let that queen go. Oh, of course you do. Of course you would have those there. Alright, let's drop that down. Let's get these Valkyries in here. I want to save a few bowlers because I really want to get the rest of this loot. Let's just drop a couple bowlers right there and right there. And then the Valkyries, come on. Yes, you got that Dark Elixir. You're doing good. You're doing good. We're going to go ahead and do... I think I want to do... Let's just do wall breakers. Let's just distract. And then hopefully we can clear this out for the baby dragons. To go ahead and in there and get this loot. So we're going to go ahead and drop this baby dragon right there. And that way she'll clean up the rest of this. And we're going to go ahead and drop another one right on top. Come on. Come on, baby dragon. We might have to drop another in the same spot, which is fine. That should be able to take it out perfectly. Even though we kind of failed a little bit. Yeah, we definitely failed. With the queen, we still are getting a lot of loot from this raid. So can we get away with that? No, we can't. So let's just drop our wall breaker and surrender. Alright, so how much loot did we get? So almost, wow. We got a ton of Dark Elixir. 4K almost Dark Elixir. That's insane. I'll take that any day. Wow. That was way more than I thought I was getting because we missed the inner storage. I was so worried about the queen. I wind up fat figuring that rage spell like a big dummy. But guys, you know what that means. We are so close to another queen upgrade. 141,000 Dark Elixir. We're less than 20,000 away. We should be able to get there really quickly. But guys, I want to show you another replay. I think they're really good for learning. As you can see, we failed pretty hard right there. It's all good. Like, fails are okay. You can fail when you're farming. That's the good thing. And still get a ton of loot. So, which one do I want to show you guys? I can't remember. It's either this one or this one. I don't know. Maybe it's this one. They're both good, I'm sure. Yes, okay. So, this is another base that, when you look at it, look how much loot, look how much Dark Elixir is available. Now, I could have played this a little bit better. I know that much. But it is still a very good raid, and he has Inferno Towers. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the queen up top and a baby dragon to the left to help funnel her. That way she'll take out the enemy queen, the air defense, everything like that. Not have to worry about it. And she's going to go down this path of a ton of loot. So right here I'm going to rage her up because she's fighting the enemy queen, and I really wanted to take her out. And right there I hit the ability. I was panicking. I probably didn't need to. But it was on the edge. It was really on the edge. The other queen always is super scary to go up against, but sometimes you just have to. So down here, I'm going to go ahead and start my assault along with these giants to take out those bombers. And then we're going to wall breaker right in there, drop our wizards, drop some Valkyries as well. And what I really wanted to do was get into the core of this base. So you can see I dropped my jump spell. I'm going to drop the rest of my Valkyries and my bowlers along with a rage spell. As my queen is still going along, she will die here, I believe, because she is taking so much damage. But look at all these Valkyries going in. Unfortunately, my king did die so fast, so they didn't really have a solid tank, which is really sucky when you don't have a king, because you don't have a super good tank for your bowlers and Valkyries, and they are pretty squishy, but at the same time they're pretty good. So we did wind up sniping down most of the elixir and stuff like that. We didn't miss the Dark Elixir. That was the unfortunate thing. Maybe I should have done my assault right here and jumped into here, got the Dark Elixir and the collector. Probably a smarter idea, but you know what? We still got tons of loot. Look how much elixir we got. That was great because I'm trying to upgrade my baby dragons right now. Right now they're going to level 3. Lots of upgrades to do there. Because before, if you know me at all, you know I didn't like baby dragons. Before this army came out, to be honest, they were level 1 less than a week ago. So I upgraded them to level 2, then immediately put them down to level 3. I believe that's as high as you can get them at Town Hall 10, but I could be totally wrong. And then after that, I'm not really sure what I want to upgrade next. I was thinking about miners, because miner farming is really hot right now. I know Echo threw me, and Duke is really good at it. I don't know how, because it seemed like whenever I spam a bunch of miners, they just seem to die really fast. And they're level 2, so maybe we'll have to try and get them to level 3. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. We only have 2 wizard towers down. That means we only need 2 more before we have maxed out wizard towers, and we're 1 step closer to the wall grind. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode. If you liked it, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, homies.